Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Freeze here. So, there has been a lot of confusion about what the specific ammo types in PS2 actually do. I see a lot of posts on forums where people just randomly pull numbers out of their arse, and then when you ask them where they got these from, you never get an answer. I got my info from the Google spreadsheet linked down below in the video description. All the stats on it have been extracted from the game files from someone on the Simthic.com forums. I don't know a name to give credits to, so sorry, but it's not my intention to claim these findings as my own or disrespect the guy who did all the work. But let's get going here. The weapon I chose as an example is the NS-11A, an Allied Systems weapon that is available for all three factions. Base damage values are listed on the right side. 143 damage at up to 10 meters, and it falls off to 125 damage at 65 meters. So let's have a look at what soft point ammo does. First of all, your bullet velocity is reduced. By how much is currently still unknown. We have to wait for either SOE to reveal this number or for someone to pull it from the game files. But soft point ammo is pretty much for CQC weapons only. It's not really an important factor here. It doesn't really matter whether your bullets travel a little bit faster or slightly slower. The damage values is where it gets interesting. Soft point ammo is extending the initial damage drop-off range from 10 meters to 15. It further reduces the minimum damage of this weapon by 1 tier. With the NS-11A, that means that the 125 at 65 meters are reduced to 112. We're now looking at the graph. This looks kinda awful, but let's give these numbers some meaning. Every class except for the Infiltrator in Planetside 2 has 500 shield and 500 health, with the premise that he has no attachments like, for example, nanoweave armor equipped. At 143 damage, you need 7 hits to kill that player. As soon as your damage drops to 142, you already need a minimum of 8 shots to kill him. For minimum damage, this does something similar. Up to 125 damage, you still need to score 8 hits for a kill. This is the minimum base damage. It can't fall further, but with soft point ammo it can. And at 124 damage, this weapon becomes a 9-shot kill. To sum it up, what soft point ammo basically does is that it extends the 7-hit kill range by a few meters. Whether this is worth it, everyone has to decide for him or herself. You also have to do this math for basically every weapon to see how much a particular gun profits from this type of ammo. Now moving on to high velocity ammo. Like soft point ammo, it has an effect on your bullet velocity, but this time it increases the speed of your projectile. Once again, the value by how much it is increased is not known. This ammo type also has an effect on your recoil. Your vertical recoil is increased by 6 to 12%, so only your vertical recoil, not the horizontal. Whether this number is different per gun or maybe just per faction, I don't know. We'll have to wait for further testing. The reason why high velocity ammo is considered the ammo for long range is the following. It extends the range where a weapon reaches its minimum damage value at by 10 meters. For the 11A, when you translate it to shots to kill, it changes absolutely nothing. At maximum damage you need 7 hits, and at minimum damage you need 8 hits. When you choose to use high velocity ammo on this gun, all you get is decreased bullet travel time, but at the same time you have to adjust for more recoil. Like with soft point ammo, this is different for every gun, and I'm sure there are weapons that benefit more from one type of ammo compared to a totally different one. Now you know how to test it, and for further reference just check the link in the description. I hope this was helpful and cleared up some of the previously mentioned confusion. Let me know in the comments what type of ammo you prefer on what weapon, and if your findings actually correlate with the numbers you found here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a rating and don't hesitate to subscribe if you haven't already. There's more stuff coming. Cheers guys.